Morning, Ships. This is Coach Matt here with the workout for Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Anybody feeling like Groundhog Day yet? I know I am. And I will commit to you that I am working really hard trying to continue varying the workouts where we are being able to use different heavy equipment, different orientations of your body, body weight exercises, sprint type stuff, impact exercises, jumping, to keep you guys moving in the right direction. I want you to know that we have been talking, all of the head coaches and the athletic director have all been talking about the summer program. So we are preparing that and anticipating being out of this phase relatively soon, even if we have to restart with some restrictions. So everyone just hang on a little bit longer and enjoy these home workouts while we got them, okay? Because we are be back in the weight room, back on the fields very, very soon. So today we're going to work on some basic strength training, and then we're going to finish with a little fast cash out. And when I talk about cash outs, those are usually body weight centric, and they are meant to be done in like 5 to 7 minutes. They're just a little burst of high intensity at the end of the workout, just to give you that good high intensity feel at the end of our bigger strength training sets. So today we're going to work up to jumping jacks. So warm up, just jumping jacks, reverse lunge to leg swing. If you want to reach out and touch that toe, you can. Scorpion stretch is on the ground. I want you to start off with your arms in a T and then reaching those heels back for the hands, like so. All right, and then finish with some frog jumps. I really like the frog jumps because they encourage you guys to be explosive, pull those knees up high off the ground, and they raise your heart rate really fast. So you should be sweating and out of breath by the time we get done with the warm-up. So we have 4 exercises today, and we're doing a superset. So that means you're going to do one set of 10 of one exercise, then you're going to move to the next exercise for a set of 10. Then you're going to move to the third exercise for a set of 10. Then you're going to move to the fourth exercise for a set of 10. And you're going to do that sequence 5 times through. So each one is 5 sets of 10, but you do an exercise one after the other, after the other, after the other. So the first one is just a row, and I have a weighted bucket, and then I also have my pack of water. You can do this with either. I would like for you guys to get into the 40, 50 pound range for this, but essentially we want to drill the movement pattern. And training the movement pattern is really what's important, even if we don't have enough resistance or as much resistance as you could possibly handle. So pack rows. And just be from that straight arm position, row to touch your chest. Make sure that your spine stays nice and straight the whole time, right? That we're in a good bent over position, shoulders just slightly above the hips. So there's a slight angle upwards of your torso, but not standing up, okay? The next one is leg raises. So on this one, what I like to do is I'll have a counterweight in my hands. So I would like to hold this weighted bucket up over my head, and then I'm using that as a counterweight while I'm doing my leg raises, okay? And that will kind of shove my shoulders down into the ground and keep me from swinging around on the ground, all right? The next one is a pullover. Pullover you can do from a chair, a bench, table, anything that you have. I have a bench here, but if you didn't have it, you could even do these on the ground. But the emphasis on this is getting a long range of motion out of your shoulders, right? So make sure your arms get all the way over your head at the top, and then you press back over your body at the starting position. So arms over your head and then back over your body. And my arms, I want my elbows not to bend very much while I'm doing that one, okay? The last one is just a deadlift. So standard deadlift, we're picking something heavy up off the ground. And I can do this with my water pack too. Hinging at the hips, the knees bend a little bit, and the back is totally straight. And I'm doing 5 sets of 10 of each of these movements. All right, now get to the cash out. The cash out is an every minute on the minute set for 5 minutes. There's 3 exercises, and you got to get through all of these exercises in the same minute. And what does that mean? It means you got to be hustling the whole time, right? This does not leave you any opportunities to stand around with your hands on your knees, taking deep breaths. This is all about continuous motion. So in 1 minute, you have to perform 10 burpees. So the burpee, athletic position, we get our entire body to the floor, right? So my chin, chest, thighs are all on the floor, and then up and jump and leave the ground at the top, okay? The next is 5 frog hops, so just back from the warm up, 5 frog hops, and then 8 jumping lunges, right? 1, 2, 3, up to 8. You should be able to get like 10 to 15 seconds rest at the end of that sequence, but you have to do it 5 times in a row on a running clock that is beeping every minute, or that you're watching and turning over every minute. When you finish, I want you to walk, cool down 3 to 5 minutes easy, and then do a hip flexor stretch. So the hip flexor stretch, I like to have one leg forward, the other leg back, and we're kind of rotating towards that knee that's forward, twisting into the ground, right? Stretch out those hip flexors. And then a seal press is like our up dog or abdominal stretch, or stretching into the ground, letting the hips sag into the ground, and we push until you feel a nice deep stretch in those lower abdominals. And that's it for today, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Stay positive, and we will be back all together very soon.